All right, what's up, everybody? John Natale, Prophetic Perspective. Happy Friday. Anyway, just want to give you a quick update what's taken place over the weekend, some of the things that we experienced, and some of the things that I saw, some of the things that were revealed over the last few days. Really interesting. But anyway, there's some stuff that took place in Israel, stuff that took place in the nation, TMTG. So there's a lot of stuff going on. But what I want you to put focus on, if you guys can give us a shout out or share it or whatever you need to do to get the word spread. We are on Real Talk 93.3 FM, the voice of freedom, every Sunday, 2 p.m. It's an awesome platform right now that we are just releasing prophetic stuff. It's about prophecy, government, life. It's called Prophetic Perspective, the show. I think it's just a really, really critical time right now that, God has given us this platform, gave us this opportunity. So thankful for it, reaching a totally different people group in a totally different way. But you can go to the website, which is just realtalk933.com, or you can download the app on your phone, which is, you'll see it, Real Talk 93.3, Voice of Freedom. You can get to the podcast. They're archived. This show this Sunday is going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. We're getting heavy. We're getting deep regarding what's going on in the nation. I think you'll like it. Release some stuff regarding a word released, I think it was in May, regarding Israel. It's called Israel's Victory. And then back in August regarding just a visitation I had and this vision that I had of Trump speaking on a platform, which all connects together. And then what took place in Israel just over the last few days regarding the sword that was found. Come on, God, the sword that was found. And the age of the sword, if you guys haven't seen it, if you have seen it, it was deemed that it was about 900 years old. And the significant thing about that, the time period that they figured out was the time of the Crusaders. And if you understand the definition of Crusaders, do yourself a little justice there and see what the definition is. I'm talking about an advocate for political issues, religious issues, freedom, that's looking for change. I find that very interesting that at this stage of the game, right where we're at in this nation and in the world, but significantly this nation, and all the stuff that we've been releasing and everything that we're fighting for freedom and justice in this nation, and all the junk that has taken place over the course of the last 10 months, 11 months, and the words we've been speaking about regarding whether it's Trump or this other administration or Israel, and then all of a sudden this sword gets revealed. Let me explain something to you. It ain't nothing by chance. Let me just tell you that right now. There is nothing by chance. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a reason. And they deemed it was a knight's sword. Thing is huge. It's amazing. So just Google it if you haven't seen it. Sword discovered of Israel waters, of Israel, of course, of all places. And the time frame, it could have been any time frame, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 1,000 years ago, but 900 years ago, during the time of the Crusades and the Crusaders, and about advocacy for faith, religion, and political issues, for pushing for change. If that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what does. But anyway, significant show is going to be on Sunday. You don't want to miss it. And like I said, realtalk933.com, or download the app on your phone. The archives are on there on your phone. If you see them, on the bottom of your phone, you'll see two little squares. That's where you can hit to hear the podcast of the past shows, or on the website 93.3, realtalk933.com. On the top right-hand corner, you'll see podcasts. Just search for the show, Prophetic Perspective. It's awesome what God's doing. We're traveling. We're doing meetings here locally, releasing a bunch of stuff, just advancing the kingdom of heaven, and at the end of the day, putting all the focus on Jesus, man, that lives are changed. Lives are getting healed. Lives are getting set free. People are getting saved. But at the end of the day, we're still pushing for justice and freedom in this nation. And you know what? It's awesome to be in the fight. There ain't nothing going to stop me from moving forward and just pushing and pushing and pushing, because he has not told me to stop. And I'm excited of what's taking place, little bit by little bit, man, a little bit. day, something new, something new. But I do believe, released the word just the other day, that a significant shift is taking place in this last quarter. This is a critical quarter, October, November, December of 2021. It is critical. This is going to be the tipping scale for 2022. So don't be surprised to see something very significant take place. And if I said this to many people, I'm going to say it again. Everything had to take place in order to be revealed, what's coming about, what's being exposed. If it just went in the way you wanted it to go in, nothing, you would have never seen anything like this, and the stuff wouldn't have come up from the surface. So it's all good. God's in control. God's got an amazing plan. So anyhow, then you got the new platform. Come on, that he's releasing. Crazy platform next month. Get on the app, pre-order it, TMTG. God's good. We're pushing for righteousness. We're pushing for justice. We're going to see it. God is good. He has heard the prayers of the saints, and it's just a moment of time, just little by little, okay? So just keep your faith, keep strong, keep believing. God is good. We'll talk to you soon. Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, Prophetic Perspective. Going to be an amazing show. Talk to you soon.